got everything going on. Everything going on here. We got some notes and everything. So welcome, guys. I'm going to log into my channel over here so I can make sure everything is playing as it's supposed to. Of course, it decides it doesn't want to act right. Here we go. All right, guys. Here I am. Welcome. Let me turn this down. Okay. All right, so I can see your chat here. All right. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. We're going to have a very important discussion tonight, so I appreciate you coming by. Hello, Vernell. Hello, Lollipop. Hello, Tawanda. Hey, Giggle Glimmer. How you doing? If this is your first time here, welcome. Please consider liking and subscribing. I'm going to take care of just a couple of things right now. Just a little bit of housekeeping. So, we are having a May 2019, subscriber giveaway. It is a $100 Amazon gift card. So all you have to do is be a subscriber, like, and comment on any and all of my videos here in May. And every time you do so, you will get another entry into the drawing. And if you refer someone and they subscribe, like, and comment and say, hey, I was sent by Giggle Glimmer, then both of you will get an entry. Okay. Hello, Nita. Hello, honey. I know I said I was going to do this yesterday, but we ended up doing it today. Vernell, please do not forget to email me at heartofinspiration18@gmail.com. Okay. So, we have had I had a question. Actually, Nita T did put forward this question today. And the question that I received the other day from Nita was, what about the energies coming into this full moon on the 18th? So we're a full week and a couple of days ahead of time. So I did definitely want to get with that today and talk about this. So we're going to really be doing a lot of teaching. All right. Okay, so let's think about where we are right now with all of the planets and not just the full moon coming into Scorpio on the 18th. We're at a position where we have Jupiter in retrograde, we have Saturn in retrograde, and we have Pluto in retrograde. Also, we have Mars in Cancer, and the full moon is going to be opposite Mercury as well. So we have a lot of energies that seemingly are all at odds with one another. And yet, I'm going to show you how and let you know how, bear with me one moment, let you know how they're all going to interact with one another. Okay? All right. Here we go. Full moon in Scorpio. So the full moon period always has us dealing with our inner emotions, right? Always have us dealing with our inner emotions. One thing I want to put out here, Giggle. Yes, it can be rough if we let it be rough. Okay, so can we set the stage? Let's set our mindset right now. It's only rough if we choose to make it rough. Okay? That's the only way it's going to be rough. So let's just set our mindset correctly. All right? So, the full moon already stirs up a whole lot, and I know because I'm a Cancer. So every time the full moon comes around, it's like, everybody, y'all, beware and be ready. Okay, beware and be ready because it's coming. Okay, so but now that I have a greater understanding of how to flow with these energies, now I'm going to bring that knowledge to you. So the moon in Scorpio creates a need to delve deep into our feelings. Okay, go as deep as possible. You're probably going to find yourself desiring some meaningful emotional exchanges, more so now during this full moon phase over those few days, maybe a little bit before with the shadow energy and a little bit after. than normal. You're going to really want, and it's going to force you to look at some things and change them. It's going to force you to look at relationships. Hello, Jasmine. Yes, I've been wonderful. Thank you. It's going to force you to look at your relationships, especially the ones that are right now shallow. Friendships, familial interactions, romantic relationships. It's probably even going to force you to look at what you're doing in your day job. Okay, and is this meaningful or not? Is it fulfilling or not? And if it's not, how can I make it fulfilling? It's really going to make you take the curtain back and look at it. And it's going to have us looking at the inner emotions that we don't necessarily always want to look at. Okay, understand that. Looking at emotions and analyzing emotions that we might not always want to view. That's very important. And the full moon in Scorpio is rather significant because Scorpio is a fixed water sign. Scorpio can really want us. Scorpio can want to be in control. Hello, Sage the Brain. Please, everybody, do subscribe to our content creators. Sage the Brain is one of them. Lollipop is another. And when Angelic comes in, another, and Shonda Rise. Please go check. Please do subscribe to all of my fellow content creators that are wonderful to me as well. It's a fixed water sign, and Scorpio, now I don't mean any negativity to all my Scorpio trines. I love y'all. Love you. But there is a need to kind of be in control of things, right? And so this full moon then says, what are you in control of? Why are you attempting to control it? Hello, Deanna. And should this be something you even attempt to control? Or is it something you actually, beloved, need to let go? Do you need to release it? Do you need to release it and let it be? Let it go. Let it go. Let it flow. Or is this really, you have to check yourself and say, am I being too controlling? All right. And anytime we have to do this introspective review, remember I've talked about this and I'll keep saying it till I'm blue in the face. Whenever we want to heal something, we have to look at things three ways. Retrospectively, how has this played out before in my life? Introspectively, what did I do to contribute to said screwiness? I won't use that word. Hello, Brochet. What did I do to contribute to the screwiness? Retrospectively, how has this happened before? Introspectively, what did I do? What energy am I sending out? What resonance am I sending out that is bringing this back to me? Where's my vibration in all of this? Right? Retrospectively, introspectively, and then objectively. To be able to look at these two and say objectively from a 30,000 foot view, is this really some stuff that I need to be messing with? Or am I really being a little overbearing? Or do I just need to let it go? All right. So it's going to be intense. We are in an intense time with Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. Okay. We're in a very intense time. This is going to be a time we're probably going to feel a lot of this in our physical bodies. Thank you very much, Deanna. In our physical bodies. Yes. And we may feel, and so right now, coming into this time, hello, Maria. Coming into this time, it is going to be critical as well for us to take good care of ourselves. So give yourself, bathe in some Epsom salts, okay? Get yourself some salts, bathe in them Epsom salts. Be sure you're playing very calming music during this time. Indulge yourself a little bit. Get yourself a massage. Love on yourself. Go to get your hair done. You love on yourself. Okay, enjoy the creature comforts. If you kind of want to sit down and with a pint of Ben and Jerry's and just chill, do it. Indulge yourself, because you're going to need to love yourself a lot, because there's things that are being extricated from your life at this point. And you're really going to need, and some of us, myself included, are already feeling it. Yes, the purge. Okay, this is a purging time. All right. Yoga. If you like to go dance, go dance. Let it out. Okay. But really be expressive with your physical body so that these energies don't get all bottled up. Because I think what happens a lot of times when we're really in a major energetic shift, we just hold on to it so much and we get in our feels about it and we don't express it. So this one especially, and it's because we're still in Taurus season. Even though it's the tail end of Taurus season, we're still in Taurus season. And because we're in Taurus season, Taurus is all about me, right? Taurus is about me to a different degree than Aries is, but it's still about me, myself, and I, right? It's very much the physical, the physicality, the third dimension. So because we're in that season, that's where it's going to affect us quite a bit. Okay. Hello, Mary. All right. Now listen. Venus is also Venus and Uranus are in conjunction with one another. What that means is that that this has if we hold on to too much in the material, understanding Taurus is about the material world, and I know I'm going fast, I apologize. Because we're in this material world, right? And because it's affecting our physical bodies, that means there's a lot of things, even though our innermost emotions are affected and need to be examined. Really, it's the innermost emotions in juxtaposition about how do we feel about material things. You notice I said job, family, friends, love, relationships. All of these things are third dimensional entities. Where we're living, how much crap do we have around us? Like me, myself, I'm ordering a dumpster and I'm cleaning house. Okay, I'm purging, literally physically purging. Hello, Amanda. Physically purging. And there are people that are being purged out of my life too. Now, they might not recognize it until it's already been purged. But it's happening. It's happening. Because I got to move the relationships. I got to move them out of my way. And why? Because this is a time that we're being required to examine what we are putting our energy towards. And is it worthy of our energy? Beloveds, we got to look and see, what are we putting our energy towards, and is it worthy of our energy? Now I'm going to bring this all back. Let me keep tying up these loose ends so we can see how this is all playing out. Yes, Scorpio is making us look at our innermost emotions. It is a Scorpio moon within Taurus. Taurus is very third dimensional, very tactile, very what I can see, I can hear, I can taste, I can feel. Very third dimensional. Taurus is not necessarily known for its intuitive nature, right? And toward folks that are, not saying that people that are born under that sun sign cannot be intuitive. I'm just saying what it's known for. Cancerians are known for that. Water signs are known for that. And Taurus is not. So it represents everything tactile, right? So if that is the case, then we have to say, what are we doing with our innermost emotions in relationship to that which is tactile, and in relationship to that which is third dimensional? Okay? And why is that so important to re-examine? What am I putting my energy in motion towards? Emotions, beloveds, is energy in motion. So if I'm putting all my energy toward a no good individual, an ain't-ish man or woman, if that's where I'm putting my energy towards. Now, I've been through this cycle over and over again, and every time the person ain't ish. Every time. Why am I still going through the same cycle? We've been together for however long now. I'm just saying. Hey, Lisa K, somewhere here. Hey, Lisa. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you're doing it. I'm not saying I'm doing it. I'm just saying. Why am I putting my energy towards this on a consistent basis when it's not reaping me any reward, when it is not bearing any fruit? Why do I keep putting my emotions towards it? Why do I keep putting my energy in motion towards it? If there is a friendship that it's not reciprocal, it's not balanced, okay? It's not balanced. Why am I continuing to put my energy towards it? If you're in a job right now where things continue to go haywire, why am I putting my energy towards it? If you're doing a project and you've been working on this project for months and it's not bringing you anything, why am I putting my energy towards it? You see, why am I so attached to it? This is where Jupiter and Saturn come in and Pluto come in. All three of those planets being in retrograde at the same time. What they're doing is saying, look at the mess look at what you've been doing. Look at your big ideas, look at your foundational plans, look at it all. And then say to yourself, Pluto, transformation, death, and rebirth. That is the Scorpion planet, right? The Scorpio planet. Scorpios are all about transformation. When a Scorpio says, I'm going to stop doing this and I'm going to start doing this, rest assured, they're going to stop doing that and start doing that. And they're not going back to that mess. They say, that didn't work. Done. They're a fixed water sign. They feel it. They know it. They're like, this ain't the way I'm supposed to go. And I got to go a different direction. And hey, Cassandra. Hey, Triple G. They do that, right? They make a hard left. I gotta go. So Pluto being in retrograde is now saying, will you please look within yourself and see what you got to kill? What is it you got to let die? And will you please let it die? Because guess what? It's messing up the rest of your flow over here with Saturn and with Jupiter. You have attached a deep emotional tie to something that the universe, God, beloved creator, your higher self has already knows this ain't really quite the way we were supposed to do this. And I know you want this right now. Thank you, Shonda Rise. We just had a conversation about this. I know you want Hello Alice right now, but not this way, beloved. Not this way, baby. Saturn being a daddy is going to say, you know what, baby, I'm going to take this from you right now, but I'm not trying to make you cry. I got to take this toy from you right now because it's broken, honey. And I know you've been holding on to that broken toy for a very, very long time. And I know it's a toy that you have really grown to really love. But that toy is broken, and if you don't watch it, it's going to cut you. It's going to cut you. So I got to take it away from you so I can bring you a brand new one that's better. You're still going to get your toy, but I got to bring you one that's not going to hurt you. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Now, this time is challenging us to look at what we are putting our energy towards and what are energy suckers. What are energy vampires? What is a God-blessed waste of my precious energy? And it's saying you gotta not pay attention. You gotta let it go. Now I will tell you as well. There are some things that we're going to say, at least me, I'm only speaking for myself. There was something just yesterday, within the last 24 hours has been a very interesting time for me. Because now, full transparency, within the last 24 hours, I decided I wasn't going to buy the house that I'm living in. I was like, I'm done. Things happen. I got in my feelings. Mars is in Cancer right now, y'all. So if I'm a little on edge, that's why. Yes, and forgive yourself. Yes, dear. Thank you for reminding me. Mars is in Saturn, so I'm a little more aggressively in my feelings right now. And plus I have an Aries moon, so that's really bad. But anyway, so I was all in my feels. I'm like, that's it. I don't care. I'm finna walk away from all the equity that I have built. Now, if y'all know anything about a Cancer, we about our coins, baby. It's not that we're materialistic. We're about our coin. I see value in certain things, and I value home. But within the last 24 hours, because I was willing to release it and say, if it ain't meant to be, it just ain't meant to be. I can't keep putting all this energy towards something if it's not meant to be. And I let it go. Guess what? I looked at and reviewed some of the numbers, and I crunched some of the numbers, and I was like, what? Baby, look. Let me tell y'all something. 24 hours ago, I was ready to walk away from about $35,000 immediate equity. And then when I get done renovating, it's another $20,000. So I was about to walk away from $50,000. Child, look, let me tell you something. I got my Cancerian self right back in line. But because I was willing to let it go, then when this information came to me today, I did not have an emotional tie any longer to the outcome. Hey, Clarence, I did not have an emotional tie to the outcome because I no longer had an emotional tie to the outcome, and I ceased to be putting my energy towards it in a very toxic way, trying to force it to happen. Because I relinquished control over it, then it came back around and came back to me. Yes, beloved, this is something you're supposed to do. We have to do that in each area of our lives. Alice says she needed to let go of what my ex-husband did. It's been 12 years, and some parts have, or you need to, some parts have not healed, but how? We'll get into that in a moment, dear. I'm not going to ignore your question. We'll get to that in just a moment. So sometimes you got to release something and then just to test the waters to see if it needs to come back. Because we could be too controlling over one thing that we want. And it might be what we're supposed to get, but we want it in the wrong way. This also is a time for us to set firmer boundaries. So if you are a person that keeps allowing people to come on in there and just like overtake your daggone boundaries, this is a time to set boundaries for yourself. This is a time to say, this is the space that I occupy. I'm only going to let you get through that gate when I feel like it, when it's right for me. So you got people that are running over you all the time. This is a time to not. This is a time to not allow that. And this is also time to have some tough conversations. Now, Saturn and Pluto are trining, so they're agreeing with each other. That's good. So that's really saying it's okay to let some stuff die. Let some of your plans die. Be fluid. Be fluid. Move with the flow. And the Sun and Mercury are also trying, and they'll provide the confidence we need. So we're also feeling very confident about this. But remember, you've got to proceed with caution when you're talking to people, especially about affairs of the heart or anything. Be very careful of how you say what you say. Take an extra moment when you're setting those boundaries. Take an extra moment to kind of breathe for a second. And then speak. Because now, this is a perfect example for me yesterday. I could have popped the frick off. After what was said to me via email, honey, I was ready. Them fingers was going. I took a second, I read it, I typed it so I could get it out. Remember, we got to release this. Find healthy ways to release it because it's in our body. I was feeling it. Release it, and then so it can come back. Okay. Also watch being too self-centered as well. Also watch being too self-centered, because and that's being too far in your emotions. Again, when you're looking at something, let me put it like this. If you are finding yourself offended by something, scream, do whatever you got to do. But then I'm going to need you to take a big step back and look. Why am I offended by it? Why does that cause me offense? Again, examine your innermost energies, your innermost emotions. Why am I offended by this? Why is this still affecting me? Hello, Eliane. Why is this still affecting me? Retrospective, introspective, objective. I guarantee you something that's still irritating your soul, so to speak, is an unhealed area in your life. This is the time to go back and look at it and see what dead weight we need to cut. See what dead weight we need to release. See what dead weight we need to move past, so that we're putting our energy towards things that are going to bring to bear fruit, that are going to bring us a manifested destiny, if you will, that are going to bear fruit and are going to be a part of our most excellent life. Okay. Whew, I said I wanted to teach in 30. I did it in 25. Okay, listen. I want to go back up here and deal with Miss Alice. Now, Miss Alice says that Alice, you say you need to let go of what your ex-husband did. It's been 12 years and some parts of me have not healed, but how? So if I'm going to take this and I'm going to look at, Deanna, I was too much in my feelings to deliver this yesterday, and Lollipop and a couple other people could attest to that. Miss Alice, if I'm going to say to you, how do you take this energy that we're in right now and propel yourself and utilize it to heal from? What I would say is that you take what happened 12 years ago and really examine, why are you holding on to it? Because it's serving you in some way. You're still putting some energy towards that relationship in some way. And it's probably it's buried by this point. You're really going to have to look deep in order to see. Sit, meditate, clear your mind, open your heart, open your crown, open your third eye. Open yourself to really being able to see and hear and examine, what is this about holding on to that pain? What is it serving me? And I guarantee you, the areas that you still feel pain about is not even so much the instances that happened 12 years ago or more. You're going to need to go back to your childhood and see what made you attract that painful situation in the first place. Forgive yourself for doing it, and then you can release it. But you have to identify what it's still serving you. Do you hear me? What is it still serving you, beloved? That's really the key. That's really the key. Okay. I said I wasn't going to be on long because I want to be able to put this video up and I want people to be able to look at it. So I'm going to close this out, but I'm going to close with this. A little bit later on tonight, I'm going to announce some group energy work. Okay? Where I'm going to start having groups where you can come in and we will do energy work as a group. Okay, where we can release old pains, where we can get into these meditative states, where we can release old energy and then bless and release and move forward. Okay, where we can get healing, because one by one it's a little bit harder for me to get to everybody, but I'm gonna open up the gates so that we can do group energy work. So I will be announcing that a little bit later on this evening, and then start announcing the days of the week that is going to happen. Okay, guys? Because I want to be able to minister to more of all of you. Gosh, that was really churchy, wasn't it? I want to minister to you guys. But I want to energetically be able to interact with you. All right. Thank you very much. So now, thank you, Cassandra. So do not forget, beloveds, please like, and once this video is uploaded, please comment. We are having that subscriber giveaway. I really love the fact that you are all here and that you listen to what this lady has to say to you, and what's delivered to me by beloved. And I'm just thankful for you guys. You have no idea how much you bless me all the time. So I want to give back to you. So please don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, for those of you watching the replay, please do so. When you like and comment on the video, I want to put you in that entry, right, for that $100 Amazon gift card. Please feel free to share this video, and then and refer people to the channel, and those that subscribe and comment will also get an entry. And also, guys, we can still schedule readings. We can still with me. Go to my website, heartofinspiration.net. Any of you all who are in the Atlanta, Georgia area, Atlanta area healers, or if you're anywhere close by and you can get there by car, by train, or by plane, I'm going to be there next week, Friday through Sunday. Friday, May 17th through the 20th, we will be attuning new Reiki healers. My space is very limited. I'm also going to be teaching a Law of Attraction 2.0 so we can learn how to further manipulate these energies. And then before we depart from one another, give you some brief basics on energy healing so that you can go forward in your healing practice. So it is, yes. And I'm going down there at the the Invitation by Sage the Brain. Miss Mona Simone, love her. On Facebook, you can find me at Heart. You can type in Heart of Inspiration. That is a Facebook page. I have a Facebook page, Heart of Inspiration. You can contact me there as well. I'm super, super excited about the Reiki weekend, guys. If you at all want to be, feel the calling to be an energy healer, please come. I have a very limited space, and I'll need to know very soon how many are going to be in the house. And it's only $197. I forgot to remind you to say that. It's only $197. And so that's a tremendous value for what we're going to be doing. And, you know, I might have, and you'll get some crystals as well, and you'll also get some essential oils. It's tremendous. This is not a weekend you want to miss. So come one, come all, May the 17th through the 20th. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Deanna. Thank you, my moderators, for being moderators. It's just, I'm so thankful for you guys as well. All right. I'm out of here. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys. Namaste. Bye-bye.